Now, I know as soon as I use words like behaviour and moral, people will say, what gives politicians the right to lecture us? Now, of course, we're not perfect. Our marriages and relationships and families break down. We get things wrong. But politicians shying away from speaking the truth about behaviour, about morality, this has actually helped to cause the social problems we see around us. We've been too unwilling for too long to talk about what is right and what is wrong. We've too often avoided saying what needs to be said about everything, from marriage to welfare to common courtesy. Sometimes the reasons for that are noble. We don't want to insult or hurt people. Sometimes they're ideological reasons. We don't feel it's the job of the state to try and pass judgment on people's behaviour or engineer personal morality. And sometimes there are just human reasons. We're not perfect beings ourselves, and we don't want to look like hypocrites. So you can't say that marriage and commitment are good things for fear of alienating single mothers. You don't deal properly with children who repeatedly fail at school because you're worried about being accused of stigmatising them. You're wary of talking about those who've never worked and never want to work, in case you're charged with not getting it, with being middle class, being out of touch. In this risk-free ground of moral neutrality, there are no bad choices, just different lifestyles. People aren't the architects of their own problems, they're the victims of circumstance. Live and let live becomes do what you please. Well, actually, what last week has shown is this moral neutrality, this relativism, it is not going to cut it anymore. One of the biggest lessons of these riots is that we've got to talk honestly about behaviour and then act, because bad behaviour has literally arrived on people's doorsteps, and we cannot shy away from the truth anymore.